Your 9 to 5 is not your enemy. And I know a lot of us think the job is the enemy, but it's not your enemy. It's your first investor. And the best part about it is you get to keep 100% equity in it. Now, if you've been waiting for a loan or a logo or the perfect time, you've just been delaying that one thing that funds your freedom. And that is going to be a plan for your paycheck. Now, I watched founders take $10,000 loans. I've seen them get credit card after credit card, following these online gurus and financial advisors. And while another, it's crazy how many people will tell you to go start off with a credit card. And while another allocated 15% of 2 paychecks, and you could have launched a small drop of your business in 30 days. And what do I mean a small drop? You don't have to start off with 50, 60, 70, 80 different products. We could start small and scale. So in the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact plan that you can implement into your life, an exact paycheck plan to fund a 90-day launch with no debt, no drama, no headache, nothing that. But the first mistake quietly keeping beauty founders broke is the debt trap story. And listen, let me break down what the debt trap story is. A founder grabs a 10K line of credit. You buy packaging, branding, big MOQs. You launch late, way down the road. By then, you're already having to pay money back. You're cash strapped. You're stressed. You're overwhelmed. You don't know what to do. And because you're trying to move with so much speed to make money back in order to pay off this loan, in order to pay off this debt with this extremely high interest rate, you're not even being able to focus on the things that matter, such as who is your target audience, what they're doing. Now, the founder who used 2 paychecks in a simple, easy system, she sold out of her first batch within, I think it was 90 days using this system. So I'm going to give you this system that I've used, that I've built around, that I've implemented. And this isn't just me talking. This isn't just me telling you some random set of information I learned at a conference that they overcharged me on and had a big party after. This is me breaking down real advice, real information from when I built my business, from things I've learned along the way and implemented to do over 7 figures. Now, your salary equals a predictable seed with 0 dilution. Let me say this again. Your salary is a predictable seed with 0 dilution. Now, what does that mean? That means you know how much you get. This is the seed. And we have to put seeds into ground. You remember the story of the 10 talents in the Bible? The master came and gave each of them some money. And he said, take care of my money. I'll be back. And one buried it. One took one and invested half of it and brought back, a little bit more money. The other one took all the money, invested it, and brought it back. This is your seed money. This is the money that allows you to start. This is the money that you can do. Now, we can only do so much. So what I want you to focus on are the important things. There's no need to go out and buy a big bottle filler when you don't even have a gallon worth of products to fill up. There's no need to go pay somebody a few $100 to $1,000 to build a website when we can use a template. There's no need to go out here and just throw money away when we don't have a plan. So while you have 0 dilution, money not going anywhere else, let's zero down and focus on what we need to do. You see, the goal isn't to quit tomorrow. The goal isn't to quit tomorrow. It's to buy seed proof, clarity for the next 90 days. For those 90 days to which we are going to build this business. For those 90 days to which we are going to build, grind, and work. You see, a plan and a strategy is only as good as you let it be. If you put the time in, if you sit down and you focus on the things that you need to do, you will have an amazing strategy. But here's the crazy part. When people jump into these credit cards, when people do all of this and this high interest loans, predatory loans, debt funds decisions. Proof funds upgrades. So your debt is funding the way you decide. Your debt is making you hesitate. Your debt is not allowing you to think creatively. Let's see, I'm messing it up. It does not allow you to think as creative as you need to be in order to grow. Think about this. If you had a $5,000 budget on ads versus a $500 budget, how would you budget differently? Would you just throw all your money at the ads and hope that they work? Or would you sit and look at different angles and different ways and different things that you can do organically to grow your brand? The proof, how it works, the sales, the data, the numbers, these are what funds your upgrades. These are what are going to make you money. This is the stuff that is going to help you. Now, I know what you're thinking, David. Well, you're telling me all of this, but what do I do? How do I do it? How do I structure it? How do I build this? And this is what we're going to do is called the paycheck method. The paycheck method, right? Matter of fact, go get a pen and paper. Pause this. Go get a pen and paper because I want you to write this down. This is going to remove all the willpower from the process to make this so much easier for you. Go ahead. All right. I'm just going to assume you listen because you're interested in building your business. I'm just going to assume that. So the paycheck method, and this is going to be a mechanism and a thing that allows you to really set things on autopilot and make your life easier. So the P, and this is going to be paycheck. So write it down long ways. Paycheck. Write it down. Now we're going to pre-allocate on payday. So P is for pre-allocate on payday. We're going to auto transfer. That's simple, right? The A is you're going to account buckets. Inventory, packaging, content, UGC tools, Shopify, Klaviyo, education, cushion, whatever you are. Your money is going to go into the different account buckets. Why? We're going to yield target. We're going to build a $1,000 to $2,000 MVP fund in the next 90 days. Just hear me out. Follow through. I'm going to break it all down. Now, the C in paycheck is cadence. 15-minute weekly money task reviews. Every week, you need to go over your finances. Every day. Matter of fact, I do this every day because I got a little excessive on Amazon and shoes and clothes, and my closet got full, and I had to give away stuff that I hadn't worn in a year. Wasted money on. So I had to start allocating time every week to make sure that I don't go spend money on stupid stuff. If you keep your thumb on it, you're always going to be good. Now the H in paycheck, hard rules. No branding splurges before proof. Avoid high interest debt. Avoid high interest debt. Hard rule. Avoid high interest debt. Plus no branding, no expensive branding. Keep it cheap. There's a lot of people you can hire for branding. I go on Behance, I will set the country to different places and I'll copy and paste the same message to designers all around the world. In the UK and the US, people are quoting me $5,000 to $100,000 for a branding package. That don't look no worse than the people in Turkey who's quoting me $150 per branding package. You see what I'm talking about? No expensive branding splurges. Now, E in paycheck is going to be for evidence. Evidence engine. Every dollar buys proof. Every dollar buys proof. Every dollar buys proof. Sample tests, orders, UGC. Our money is spent to buy and show people that our products work. Our money is spent to show people how great our products are. Our money is spent in order to get more sales. We're creating an evidence engine. We're creating an automated engine that's going to run in order to bring content, in order to bring proof. Now, next, let's go C. C in paycheck. We already hit the PAYCHE. We're at C, which is going to be compound. Roll profits into the next batch. No lifestyle creep. No extra going out. No eating Zaxby's. No Chick-fil-A. Ooh, now delete the Uber app, Eats app. That's the first thing I had to do to get my life in order. I had to delete that app because when I'm working all day and I don't, let me order some food. I don't feel like cooking. Let me order some food. And them fees, they add up really quick to get lukewarm food. And I hate lukewarm food. So we're going to compound it. We're going to roll our profits into the next batch. We're not going to look and say, oh, you got extra money. Let me spend this extra money. Please. We're trying to build a business and we're trying to create a legacy. There's a time for sacrifice. There's a time for growth. And there's a time to harvest. And right now we're in the time for sacrifice. So I want you to go ahead and sacrifice. Now the K in paycheck, kill switches. If spend doesn't drive proof or sales, we're going to reallocate within the first 7 days, meaning we don't see no money coming in for our work in 7 days. We're going to reallocate. Now, let me touch on this for a second. Just because you don't have sales in 7 days does not mean it's not working. What we're looking at is how we're spending money. So does that mean to stop? No, those means look for other ways. You might have to work a little harder. You might have to learn how to do your own ads. You might have to reach out to free influencers and influencers online for free and take maybe an hour or two out your day versus going to a paid site where you can just pay someone to create content. So we're going to just hit the kill switches on some stuff. We're still going to work. We're going to just pick up the slack and we're going to keep pushing. Now, what does this look like in real numbers, if you're wondering? And when it comes to stuff like this, math keeps it simple. Now, let's do it like this, just simple, even number, well, round numbers. If you take home $3,000 a month, you're going to allocate 15% of that, which is $450 or $1,350 in 90 days. And before you say, David, that's too much money to spend, that's too much, we're barely making it by, find a way. Stop playing with my mind. Stop playing with your mind. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to me. Find a way. Cut off Netflix, cut off Hulu, cut off HBO Max. You know what? You have a skill that you do. Go ahead and help someone write a resume. Go fix someone's car. We're going to set away 15%, $450 a month. In 90 days, you're going to have $1,350 to help with your business. Now, my suggested split of that money is going to be $600 goes to inventory, $250 to packaging and labels, $250 to UGC content, and $150 to tools, $100 in cushion money and or education, such as a little course that you buy in order to learn how to better market, learn how to better grow, learn how to better do anything. Now, let me throw in this caveat. AI, ChatGPT, these programs have become lifesavers. There was a time I had to pay people to write product descriptions. There was a time that I had to pay people to help me write site copy, but now there's AI programs that will help you do that and they're free. People sit and customize GPTs and train them and educate them, and it makes it free and easier for you to use. So use AI as much as possible to help you with this process. If you don't have photos, use AI to create product renderings. If you don't have a product description, use AI or use AI to write. Matter of fact, here's something that you can do. Matter of fact, start practicing with that and then charge other companies that, and you can make some money to help put it into your business simply for charging people to write product descriptions. Because most people haven't sat down and thought about it and really put in product descriptions. I know. I literally read product descriptions all day in my consulting business. So there's ways to make money and there's things that you could do. Now, what we're going to have at this point is enough to launch. I'm not saying launch 7 products, and I'm not saying launch 20, 30, 40. I'm not even saying launch 3. I'm saying I want you to launch 1 to 2 products, SKUs, labels, whatever you want to call them, or a DIY pilot, pre-sale, mini proof, anything like that, so you can go ahead and start getting some sales. One of my students funded their business off of 2 paychecks. They opened up pre-orders. People started buying all of that products, buying all of that stuff on pre-order. She then used that money to order all the supplies she needed and sold out. So be creative, think outside the box, look at different things that you can do, different directions, different ways. This does not have to be a complicated process. This does not have to be something hard. Now, I do coaching and I do consulting and I help people like you launch, scale, and build out their beauty business, whether you're lacking in sales, whether you're just starting and you need help with formulations, recipes, or anything. And what we do is we try to do a workshop every Sunday in order to help. And in the description below, you could go click on that and you can actually come see what I'm talking about. It's one thing to hear me to say this, and it's another thing for me to show you my screen and break it down step by step. But what I really want you to understand and what I really want you to realize is you can build this business and make money in 90 days by using your job. Your 90-day investor plan, your MVB, is going to help you take that to the next level. And here's the step. We're going to pick a hero product. One product that solves a problem. One product that is going to produce a result. We're not talking about body butters. We're talking about something that produces a result. Next, we're going to order. Right? Order samples. Price for profit. You want 3 times your cost of goods, 3 times what it costs to make this product. And personally, I go above 3 times. That's just my model, but at least 3 times. Then this is going to be the first sets of stuff that you do. Month 2, you're going to work on your presence. Presence. I love that word. When you walk into the room and your presence just makes everybody stop and stare. That's what we're going to work on, our presence. Simple, clean, modern, luxury looking packaging. And luxury packaging is never overdone, at least not tasteless one. It's clean, it's modern, it looks good. Simple, clean packaging. We're going to take all the photos ourselves on our iPhone because these iPhones are better than most cameras that 10 years ago people could buy at the store. So let's just be realistic. Just learn how to take a picture, hold it camera straight, good lighting, things like that. Those really matter. Patience. Let me hit this one. Patience. Take a little time, slow down, think about how you're promoting, think about how you're posting, think about your pictures. And I want to say this, when you are creating your content, look at it through the eyes of your audience and not through your eyes. You're just trying to get it done. Your audience is looking to put their hard-earned money into something. And if you're not producing a great content, if your pictures are crooked, if the lighting is stuff, if your label looks like you printed it on your home printer and taped it on your bottle, what else have I seen? If your label is too short or too tall for your bottle, if you can see your background of your house in it or your kitchen counter and the shadows fall wrong, think about how your audience feels and think about what makes them spend. Think about what lets them spend money. Now, we're going to do something a little different. Most people will tell you pick one channel. I don't believe that. I say create good content and post it on every different channel. IG, TikTok, Pinterest, Shopify. That way, that's going to help you speed up and build a wait list. You're going to do all of this stuff, wait lists. You're going to be able to post it in your stories. You can do polls around your products and your content. It just allows you to do a lot more. It allows you to create a presence. It allows you to be seen. If I make a reel for Instagram, I'm going to post it on TikTok. I'm going to take that same reel and post it on Pinterest. I'm going to take that same reel and post it as a YouTube short. And now my content is everywhere. So depending on where you run into it, I could either link you all back to my website or to my original platform that I'm trying to grow the most. Now let's get into month 3, the last 30-day sprint, and that's going to be our pre-sell and deliver. So 7-day warm up. We're going to do a 40-hour founders drop to kind of launch with sales. And then we're going to fulfill as fast as we can. We're going to personally reach out and collect reviews. And we're going to reinvest that money into growing our business more. You see, this isn't about how much money you can throw at it. You could throw $100,000 to someone with a product business and start a business, and yet one of us home founder creators can start in our garage or start in our living room and outpace you. This is about your ability to pivot. This is about your ability to think quick on your feet. And as long as you can take this money and you can flip it, you can do anything. So yes, sometimes it's a little bit more work. Yes, sometimes you got to do all of this. But the question is, and I know a lot of you guys are thinking this, I work, I have kids, I have this. How do I prevent that burnout? How do I make time to do all of this stuff without burning out, without overwhelmed, without losing myself? I know that's what you're thinking. Here's what I'm thinking though. 90 minutes spent in content batch, testimonials, tutorials, UGC content. 90 minutes in operations, vendors, pricing, and labels. An hour and a half a day is what we're talking about, right? 60 minutes in audience, DM, polls, comments. 60 minutes admin, budget, inventory, shipping. All you need to do is do a 4-block weekly calendar and be consistent because consistency beats intensity every single day. It does. Now, let's talk about this. Mistakes and fixes, things to avoid, things, lifestyle creep, those eats the fun. So make sure you auto transfer your money. Random buying of dumb stuff that we don't need. Cute jars, no plans. You want to fix this, buy only what ties to your launch checklist. Don't buy nothing else. Nothing that you think you're going to need. Nothing extra. Don't plan ahead of what you feel like you should have down the road. This is what we're doing. Then, waiting for more money. Fix that. Pre-sale. Money follows proof. Create proof. The more proof that you get, the more people that you get to buy the more stuff, the more money you have to play with. See how easy that was? Next, we're going to stop mixing our finances. We're going to open a separate brand account. We're going to track cost of goods and margins. We're going to act like we're a real business owner and not just someone out here playing games. Once you act like your CEO, the brand starts behaving like a business. But if you keep dragging your feet and keep doing the stuff that doesn't matter, the things that ain't going to get you nowhere, the things that's not going to take you to the next level, you're never going to get nowhere. You see, what I've realized and what I understand is you're not stuck at a job. Let me say this again. We hate our jobs. We don't like it. It's distasteful. It doesn't fund our freedom. They don't give us enough. We're still living paycheck to paycheck. Some of our jobs disrespect the hell out of us. There's an employee in your job right now who's blowing up the bathroom. There's an employee in your job right now who's cooking food at home without washing their hands after scratching their butt and bring the food into work to eat. There's somewhere that you don't like and something that's not making you happy. And so you're looking to bring in a business. You're looking to start a business. You're looking to make money. But I want you to understand you are not stuck at a job. We have to change the way we see things. We have to change what we consider how we speak. We're not stuck at a job. You're funding your freedom. Decide the percentage. Automate it and honor it. Listen, if you want step-by-step support, I want you to come join our 6-figure beauty accelerator. This is designed to help you get your business up and running, to help you scale it within 90 days. We have coaching templates, vendor scripts, vendors, suppliers list, forms and forms of how to formulate documentation, tracking, the things that you need to grow a business. Teach you how to formulate and everything, but seats are limited. So we're going to put the link below. We're going to help you build your business. We're going to help you go to that next level. We're going to help you make some money. Oh, also, next video, tell me what you think. Turn one paycheck into your first inventory order. Vendors, MOQs, all the exact email scripts, things that I use. Would you guys like that? Comment below if you want me to do a video on that, and we'll get that done. Listen, I love helping you. I love giving you this information. I love the value that I bring. But as much as I love this, I love to see you win. So put this information to use. This is valuable. Start building your business, grow, act like you have urgency, act like you're on a time limit, act like you've missed a meal, and let's get you making money. I look forward to working with you, to talking with you, to seeing you build this business. I'll talk to you soon.